Today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going here. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Looking downfield, it's Moore. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Nice grab. It's Casper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. As the first down is still going. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Sticking with the running game. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. QB bootlegs here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Grab behind the line with Sanders. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's how you finish a play. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield. It's Moore. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Just able to get it away. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Aller. That's caught. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. With the catch, it's Hudson. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the curl.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Pena. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback keeps the football. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Aller. The sure hands. It's Hudson. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Third down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the ground, it's Hughes. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down, bringing pressure. Catch is made, room to run here. He stopped him after a big gain, moved the ball to the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He keeps it on a design run.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do, but see how well they defend it.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, and that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to throw. It's Aller. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Handoff running right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Allen. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Just trying to get rid of it. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Casper. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's more. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And, Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Allen. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, it's a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Third down. If they don't gain anything from here, it's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back, it's Aller. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. Here he goes. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Hands it off on the counter.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To the air, it's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Garcia. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And Chris, the home crowd is in complete shock. Just a few seconds left in this game, and we're either headed to overtime or it could end on a 2-point conversion. It's an awful feeling to be devastated and yet still so nervous here on this last play at the same time.
Point after, up and good. So here comes our first play of overtime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Nittany Lions will start off overtime with the football first. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aller. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. So now it's first down and goal. A great chance to win the game right here. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Throwing off play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game.